Did you know that one of the most beloved songs in history, Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen, was born from a place of intense struggle with perfectionism? Cohen wrote over 80 draft verses for this song, a testament to his relentless pursuit of perfection. Today, let's uncover how this pursuit, while leading to great art, took a toll on Cohen's mental health and productivity. He faced bouts of depression, anxiety, and the overwhelming pressure of living up to his own standards. His struggle is a powerful reminder of the double-edged sword that is perfectionism. Cohen's story is also one of transformation. Over time, he learned to embrace the imperfections in his work. He realised that the beauty of his music lay in its rawness, its ability to capture the imperfections of human emotion and experience. It was Cohen himself who insightfully said, "There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in." This profound statement highlights the beauty and necessity of imperfection in our lives. It reminds us that it is through our flaws and cracks that we allow room for growth, learning, and light. In our journey to understand perfectionism, it's crucial to recognise its roots. Perfectionism isn't just a personal choice. It's often a response to a complex mix of influences. Let's briefly explore these. Imagine a child growing up in a home where only the highest grades are celebrated, or in a society that glorifies winning above else. This child learns early on that love, approval, and success are tied to being flawless. This is where the seed of perfectionism is often planted. Then there's the role of our inner critic, fueled by fear of failure, fear of rejection. For many, perfectionists, making a mistake feels like an open invitation for criticism or a sign of inadequacy. It's a relentless cycle, striving perfection to avoid failure, yet never feeling quite good enough. Personality plays its part too. Some of us are naturally more conscientious, more prone to anxiety, or more inclined to see the world in black and white. For these individuals, perfectionism can feel like a natural, even necessary stance. But let's not forget the deeper, more hidden influences. Low self-esteem can masquerade as a drive for perfection. Traumatic experiences or chronic stress, especially during formative years, can lead individuals to seek control through perfectionism. In understanding these roots, we begin to see perfectionism not as a badge of honour, but as a complex response to a range of psychological, environmental, and possibly even genetic factors. It's a coping mechanism, an armour against the vulnerabilities of life. As we peel back the layers of perfectionism, we uncover not just the drive for excellence, but also the hidden fears, the unmet needs, and the quest for acceptance that lies beneath. Recognising this is the first step in transforming our relationship with perfectionism. Let's explore a practical blueprint to help us navigate this challenging but rewarding path of perfectionism. Firstly, acknowledging perfectionism is crucial. It's like shining a light on a shadow. You might notice it in various forms. Perhaps you procrastinate, delaying tasks for fear that they won't be perfect. Or maybe you're haunted by a fear of failure, where the thought of not meeting high standards leaves you paralysed. And then there's that critical inner voice, constantly pointing out flaws and mistakes, never satisfied. But recognition is just the beginning. The real work starts when we challenge these perfectionist tendencies. Here's a step-by-step approach to help you on this journey. Set realistic goals. Start by redefining what success looks like. It's not about lowering standards, but setting achievable, realistic goals. Break tasks into smaller, manageable steps. This makes success more attainable and less overwhelming. Embrace imperfection. Understand that imperfection is not only natural, but also valuable. It adds character, depth, and authenticity. Try to view mistakes as learning opportunities. Each one is a stepping stone to growth and self-improvement. Celebrate progress. Shift your focus from the end result to the journey. Celebrate the small victories along the way. Did you complete a task you've been putting off? Acknowledge it. Did you learn something new from a mistake? Celebrate that insight. Cultivate self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Speak to yourself as you would to a dear friend. When you notice that critical inner voice, counter it with compassion and understanding. Remember, being hard on yourself only fuels perfectionism. Mindfulness and reflection. Practice mindfulness to stay present and avoid getting lost in thoughts of not being good enough. Reflect on your experiences, both the successes and the challenges. This reflection can provide valuable insights into your thoughts, patterns, and behaviours. Seek support. Sometimes the journey can be overwhelming. Don't hesitate to seek support from friends, family, or professionals like life coaches or therapists. Sharing your struggles and victories can be incredibly empowering. Flexibility and adaptability. Now be open to change and adaptable in your approach. If something isn't working, be willing to adjust your strategy. Flexibility is a key component in overcoming perfectionism. Practice gratitude. Focus on what you're grateful for in your life and work. Gratitude shifts your perspective from what's lacking or imperfect to what's abundant and right. Continuing on this transformative journey, let's integrate a powerful principle that can further guide us in overcoming perfectionism. The 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. This rule suggests that in many areas of our lives, 80% of the results come from 20% of our efforts. Applying this to our battle with perfectionism offers a refreshing perspective. For instance, in Cohen's case, perhaps not all 80 verses were needed to make Hallelujah the masterpiece that it is. Maybe just a handful of those verses, the crucial 20%, captured the essence of what he wanted to convey. By focusing on the most important parts of our work or life, we can achieve more meaningful results with the unnecessary burden of perfectionism. Here's how you can apply the 80-20 rule to overcome perfectionism. Identify the key 20%. Look at your tasks and goals. What are the core elements that will have the most significant impact? With the key 20% identified, prioritize your actions by focusing your energy and efforts on these. Let go of the less impactful 80%. This is challenging for a perfectionist, but it's crucial. Understand that some aspects won't significantly change the outcome. Allow yourself to do these parts good enough rather than perfect. Embrace efficiency over perfection. The goal is to be effective and efficient, not perfect. Efficiency means achieving your objectives with the least amount of wasted effort or expense. Balance quality with practicality. But while quality is important, it's equally vital to be practical. Sometimes the pursuit of high quality can lead to diminishing returns. Find a balance that maintains quality without succumbing to the pitfalls of perfectionism. Reflect on the outcomes. Regularly review the outcomes of your efforts. You'll often find that the majority of your satisfaction and results come from that 20%, reinforcing the idea that perfection in everything isn't necessary. Incorporating the 80-20 rule into our lives can be liberating. It allows us to focus on what truly matters, reduces stress, and increases the productivity and satisfaction. It's about working smarter, not harder, and certainly not about working towards an unachievable ideal of perfection. And as we conclude, let's remember Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah, a masterpiece born from imperfection. Take this lesson with you, embrace the 80-20 rule, accept your imperfections, and recognize the unique beauty they bring to your life. Like pieces of a mosaic, they come together to create your own extraordinary story. Embrace them and witness the unfolding of your personal masterpiece. Thank you for watching today. If you've enjoyed the video, please do give it a like, share it, and remember to subscribe to the channel so as not to miss weekly content to educate, inspire, and help transform your life. I'm Dr. Rakish Rana, the Clear Coach.